Alright, we're back in the unknown city, so we'll just walk around until we find something. City of Tears. Not much crying going on here. And now we have a new form for the geode rocks. Sounds like a blacksmith. Perhaps we can get a new nail. Have you brought me another nail to be honed? Leave it on the ground and return later if you're still breathing. Oh, I thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. I'm not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, then you've come to the right bug. Your own nail is in quite a sorry state. It's obviously not one of mine. Still, anything can be refined with enough effort and skill, even that broken blade. If you'd like, I can reforge your nail. I'll make the blade far more deadly. And of course, we get the upgrade. As you wish. I'll get to work then. There we go. The reforging is complete. I've honed your nail's edge. You'll find it much stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its strength against your foes. That is really good, since it'll synergize well with the further reach. Oops. A mechanism with a simple keyhole. Probably to open up whatever is down here. Again we meet, little ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive. I underestimated. Though, I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience born of two voids. It's no surprise then you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. If knowing that truth you'd still attempt a role in the Hollowness perpetuation, seek the grave in ash and mark, and the mark it would grant to one like you. Memorial to the Hollow Knight. In the black vault far above, through its sacrifice, Hollowness lasts eternal. So maybe if we revisit that temple, something new will happen. I just realized this city reminds me a lot of the city in Final Fantasy IX. I think it was Bermesia? Probably just because it's raining all the time. The capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it I find myself hesitant to descend. Is it fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back? The city looks to be built into an enormous cavern, and the rain pours down from cracks in the stone above. There must be a lot of water up there somewhere. I suppose, if the cave roof stayed strong this long, it should hold for us. Before I leave this kingdom, I'd like to see where all that water comes from. What a sight it must be. If you look down from here, through the rain, you can just make out these twisted sentries, their husks still stuck in endless patrol. I'd be cautious around them, my short friend. Their training will not have been forgotten. This city presents some formidable foes. Aye, aye. Come searching for rare items, have you? Well, hands off. This collection is mine, and I won't be selling to grubby little wanderers. Still, I imagine you come across many interesting items in your travels. Maybe you care to part with some? I'll offer a fair trade for each. A hollowness seal, eh? Very interesting this. Do you know of the kingdom's 5 great knights? They're revered figures of hollowness, often mentioned in the annals of the kingdom, but only as a group. Both their names and appearances seem to have been expunged from history. So long has passed since their time. It'd be a grand achievement to discover their identities. 5 great knights of hollowness. I believe... was that the DLC? Looks like our friend Conifer made it. Isn't this a change from those twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it all, but the architecture is simply splendid. Charting such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievements so far. And buy the map, of course. Although, at first glance, there doesn't appear to be a boss in this area. Boy, watch where you're going, you soggy vagabond. I don't want you splashing me. I've had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I'm Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. If I decide that I'm going to stay dry, then that's what's going to happen. Curse this wretched city. Water and monsters constantly fall from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. Have you seen them? The guards who still patrol the city even after dying? Being overly devoted to one's duties is no virtue. This must be the giant elevator we couldn't access before. So it looks like we have our means of going back up to the crossroads. And now we found the station for this area. Oh, what a turn. Our shopkeep's come home. Just wandered back in. I'd hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for the market. Not that he's complaining. Hello. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip alone, I have several items that may improve your chance of survival. Looks like he sells key items. Now we just need 2 more fragments, I believe. Welcome, small intruder. I've been sound asleep in here for some time. Ah, yes. Yes, well, now you've kind of woken me up. It's no matter, I suppose. I might even be able to help you. I am Gigi, and you have found your way into my chamber. You must need my help. You see, sometimes we leave our regrets behind in the world, like black stains. If we don't deal with those regrets, hope starts to drain from us. Do you have regrets of your own, little one? Let me peer into you for a moment. Ah, you don't appear to have any lingering regrets. How lucky for you. You don't need the services of one such as I. So I assume if you don't remember where your ghost was or shade, you can just go back to this guy and he'll reforge your soul essence. It's the second time we've seen one of these trees. But I guess we don't have the item required. Whoa. Teleports quite a bit. First caster like boss. Although not too difficult. Record Abba. The mind still limits us, so how to break past its constraints to attain a pure focus? Is it even possible? So he has teleporting abilities, a dash move, and a magic blast. Nothing too difficult about this guy either. Spell Twister. Reflecting the desires of the Soul Sanctum for mastery over soul, it improves the bearer's ability to cast spells. Reduces the soul cost, which should be pretty good synergy with Soul Catcher. There's something in the background. Soul Master. So Key Blast, dash move, diving attack, And then some sort of... reminds me of Ari's Foxfire. Ooh. So he has a fake out dive move. Should be almost dead. And we get... what? Oh. So maybe just 2 attacks this phase? There we go. Desolate Dive. While holding down to strike the earth with a burst of power, tap B. Replenish soul by striking enemies. So we can use this to, just as he did, destroy the ground. There was a area in the mines that had this, and I think one more spot as well. The Royal Waterways. Guess I shouldn't be too surprised there's a sewer. And now one more mask fragment, which I assume will give us an extra hit point. Ho ho! Aren't these waterways thrilling? A labyrinth of pipes and tunnels. I couldn't have asked for a better place to employ my talents. It's all so orderly, so considered. Nothing like the crude irregularity of those caverns. But so sad. My trunk is telling me those fungal wastes are close, and I sense my damp adventure may have reached its end. Guess I'll be calling this map done. Dung Defender. Alright. So he wants to... Oh, okay. So a lot of projectiles. He has a swim move. Here we go. Not too bad. Still only limited to throwing 2 of those. And I think it was 3 bounces. Can easily dodge his attacks when he does that move. Can use this time to heal. Another heal. An AoE stun move, but it looks like he doesn't really do much with it. Another healing chance. He should be done soon. Perhaps after this one? Defender's Crest. Now perhaps this is a key. Nope. Looks like a charm. The King Station. We had the Queen Station earlier up above. So I guess this is like its sister station. Alright, well, we defeated 2 bosses, a mage boss, and the poop boss. Explored a bit more of the city, and got a new ability, Desolate Dive. Well, this looks like a good place to stop the episode. See ya.